We meet again, y'all. I'm kind of excited about this vlog, but not excited about this vlog at the same time. It's kind of like misleading a little bit. So, first thing I want to start off with is, I hope y'all having a great day. For sure. Because your day ain't starting all great. You got to figure out a way to make it better. So, right now, it's like 6 in the morning in Virginia. And I'm about to roll to North Carolina. I know y'all like, dang, you always in North Carolina. You always da-da-da. Yes, I know, but this time, like I said, y'all, I'm going overseas to roll to Spain, and I have to have this bike ready prior to me shipping it over, y'all. So, y'all just be patient with me. So, let's get into a little story time. So the other day, I went to Elizabeth City to go get my tags done. Well, not done, but to go pick them up, basically, because I already had my inspection done on the bike. And I got my tags done, rode around for like 2-3 hours, 4 hours, around Elizabeth City and around different parts of North Carolina, just cruising, having a good old time, just shifting through the gears, typical bike stuff. As everybody, well, as most people should know. So, I come back to the house, get back to the house, park the bike, shut it off, boom. Day go literally perfect. Because I got, the reason why I went down to Elizabeth City is to get my tags. And then, I came back home. Cool. Next day, I'm about to go for another ride. I was looking to put maybe 100 some miles on the bike that day, maybe 200. Just pedal around, still getting used to the bike and everything. Like I said, I'm not a super experienced rider. I rode like dirt bikes and folders growing up, but just getting a feel for the Harley. You know what I mean? As every new rider should. So I'm going out, and I'm about to go out. I'm putting on my helmet, my jacket, getting everything ready to go as a rider should. Making sure all my gear's ready, making sure the bike's good, ready to go. I go to start the bike, y'all. Look. Come a little closer. I go to start the bike. Hold on, let me get real. I go to start the bike, bro. Hold on, let me say that one more time. I go to start the bike, bro. And it don't start. I'm like, okay. You know what? It could be me. Maybe I forgot to cut something off. So I start going through my text, make sure my power switch, my on and off switch is on. Make sure my little toggle switch in the middle of the road king is turned to ignition. I started making sure I got enough fuel. I'm like, You know what it could be? The battery. So I'm like, okay, let me check the battery. Maybe I'm tripping. But no, I'm not tripping, y'all. Because about an hour go by and I still can't get this thing started. I'm like, Jesus, what did I do to you? Did I ride you too much? Whoa, pause. Whoa, I don't mean it like that. Did I take you on too far of a ride the day before? No, this is what you made for. You a touring bike. So I'm in my head like, bro, and y'all see me stepping around the kitchen right now because I am truly applaud. Nah, let me stop with y'all. But yeah, I'm really hurt. So I try to start it again. Don't start. I put it on the battery tender. The battery tender is supposed to make sure the battery is good for when you start the bike. Cool, whatever. I'm like, bet this gotta be it. It gotta be the battery. Oh Lord, every alarm system. All right, my bad. That was my alarm to get on the road, but we're gonna hold that off for a second. So I'm like, it gotta be the battery, and it ain't the battery. I put it on the tender. The tender said 12 volts. good to go. The battery's fine. Battery's perfect. I put the battery up to a tester. I took it to AutoZone. I did everything I'm supposed to do to make sure the battery's good. It ain't the battery. So I'm like, okay, maybe I'm tripping. Maybe it's not getting enough fuel. So while I'm at AutoZone and I'm testing the battery, I get some starter fluid for your engine as you know, to help the engine turn over. I spray a little bit in the intake. Boom, boom, boom. It sounds like it want to start, but it don't want to start. So at this point, I am clueless because I don't understand. Because I just rode it the day before and it was fine. My bad. I'm so enthusiastic about this mess, man, because I'm hot. Because y'all ever get to a point, right, where y'all almost successful at something and y'all done put a whole lot of hard work, blood, sweat, and tears into something and it still ain't going right? Yeah, that's where I'm at right now. I'm not mad it happened. And I'm glad it happened at home. But I was upset because I was excited for the ride for that day. Because the ride prior to that day went so well, bro. I'm trying to tell you. All right. But back to the story, though. So I try to start it. It ain't starting. All right. So now I don't know what to do. So I go to the best college in the world, as we all know, YouTube University. I type in, what causes a 2000 Road King not to start? Cool. One of the first things I see is, I think cam sensor and starting shaft position sensor. Those are two top things I see besides the battery and everything. But I already checked the battery and everything. I got enough juice, but it just ain't doing what it's supposed to do. So what I read up on and in the manual for Harley Davidson, sometimes if your shaft position sensor and your camshaft sensor haven't been changed on the bike, sometimes it can go bad. It's not a lifetime on it or nothing, but if it's the original one for that bike, which I believe it is, because my bike is a 2000 Road King, and it's about to be 2025 in a couple short few months. The bike's 25 years old, so as you know, I don't expect everything to be flawless and perfect, right? So with that being said, I'm like, okay, I got a kind of general gist and idea of what it could possibly be. And I looked at the part. The part's only like $75. I know $75 is a lot of money, but to some, but it could be worse. It could be a $400 part. So I'm not too upset about that. So with that being said, since I went to YouTube University, I also went to my main man Archie down there in Maxon, North Carolina, right? So my bad, y'all. I'm making tea. So I went to him and I spoke to him and I called him up. I said, hey, Archie, I got a quick question for you, bud. He said, yeah. I said, this bike ain't wanting to start. He said, it ain't wanting to start. I said, yeah. He said, is the battery good? You got fuel in it? I said, yeah, that's the first two things I checked. I said, I went inside real quick. I cut the power on to the bike. Went inside real quick to get the rest of my gear on. And then from there, I went to go start the bike. It wouldn't turn over. It's like the starter's trying to start, but we ain't getting no fire. And y'all know, with engines that have combustion, you need that fire in order to get that spark, in order to get that engine going. I checked my spark plugs. I just replaced the spark plugs in the bike. They good. I'm pretty much down to them last two sensors, because I know if those two sensors are bad, the bike ain't gonna never start, no matter how good everything else is. I heard there's a way you could bypass it with the starter button or something, like you could bypass the cam sensor or something, but I ain't trying to do it. I want it to be right, and I want it to be done right. So we ain't bypassing nothing today. So yeah, y'all, I mean, with all that being said, I know I talked a lot there for a second, but this bike stuff is not easy, and whoever tell you it's easy, it ain't. Whether you get a new bike, okay, you may have no issues for the first 3-4 years you got it, and that's fine. But issues will come eventually as time goes on. So I just want y'all to be in full preparation for that when it does happen. So yeah, man. So that's kind of what I'm dealing with right now. And then I also wanted to take my bike down to get a sound system on it too. Cause like I said, me growing up, like you see all the old heads, it's just like back home, near Shannon, a little town they call Parkton. It's right there by Hope Mills. They used to have, I think they still got it. They used to have this group called Whole Shot or something like that. And they all had street bikes at first. And then everybody transitioned over to the Harleys. And everybody Harley had the music on it. It had a sound system. You know what I mean? Like riding through the parades or going through the Fayetteville Speedway. They used to all meet up there playing that. Like it just looked cool. So it's just part of my culture or part of the way I grew up. So I got to have it on the bike. I got to. I mean, I ain't got to, but I want to. So that's kind of where we at right now. I already loaded up the bike last night. I did not record it because I had to push the bike on. I wasn't about to set the camera up, push the bike on, get the camera. Yeah, that's too much. So the bike already loaded up and it's ready to go. So like I said, y'all, I'm going through it right now. But like I said, I'm thankful and blessed that it happened at home, and instead of me being 2-3 hours away, and it happened somewhere else, and I ain't got no help. So out of everything that I just told y'all and just went through, it could be worse. But thankfully, like I said, it happened here instead of way over there in Elizabeth City, because it could have happened the day prior when I was riding, but thankfully it didn't. So I'm just counting my blessings and being grateful at this point. But yeah, y'all, I'm about to finish making my tea for the morning. I know that's some old man shit. Look, man, I'm just at that point in my life where bodily health is good and what you put in your body is important. I can't wake up and drink sodas every day. I'll be dead in 2 years. But all right, I'll see y'all in just a second, and I'll show y'all the bike on the trailer. All right, y'all, as y'all can see, we got the bike loaded up. Well, we got it loaded up last night. It looked like it rained or something last night. I can't tell if that's dew or what. Yeah, she loaded up, ready to go. Looking clean, looking prestige. Man, I love this bike, y'all. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Got the truck ready to go. We about to go and hop in this truck and go and get out of here, y'all. Y'all just be patient with me as I'm on this road. Got about a 3-hour drive. I got my tea right there. I got my little snacky snacks. And I'm pretty much ready to go, y'all. So that's all she wrote for today, honestly. Well, not for today, but we gonna double check these straps, make sure they good. Make sure they ain't been, make sure they still tight. Yeah, they still good. Yeah, we in the money. And I tried to wire up some lights for this trailer the other day, but well, last night, but I couldn't. All right, YouTube, I'm at a gas station right here in Emporia. We have made it at a good stopping point. Right now, I'm filling the truck up. We got about, I gotta make a stop in Goldsboro first and go from there, but I see the bike, she on the trailer looking good, still strapped down pretty good, so we're just gonna go from there, and I'll see y'all in a few. I ain't gonna lie, ever since this election and stuff, the gas prices was going down, but now they seem like they rising back up from inflation and stuff, but I don't know. I'm just rambling right now. But yeah, when I get to Carolina, I'll chat back in with y'all. Peace. Fayetteville. We have Fort Bragg Harley up here. So I already spotted y'all, gave y'all a little backstory on what's going on now. I'm about to go try to get this cam sensor. I say cam sensor. Shaft chain sensor. I can't think of the name of it, but y'all know what I'm saying. Crank position sensor. There we go. So we're gonna try to go in here and get this crank position sensor, and we pretty much gonna go from there, man. Let me make my little thumbnail. I'll show you. What's good with an 910 gang? So we are back in Shannon. I got the part to fix the bike. I can't really show y'all that well. I kind of can. So hold on, let me go on this side. So yes ma'am, I can. So right here, this is the camshaft positioner sensor. So this is the part I'm replacing on it right there. I don't know if y'all can really see it that well, but I believe that's one of the reasons why my bike ain't starting. So we're gonna replace that and see if she fire up. If that don't work, then we're gonna go and look at some fuses, and then we're gonna check the cam shaft sensor as well, and then after those two it should be fine. But right now we're checking the crankshaft sensor, and that should help her fire right up, because I didn't have no issue to the other day. So that's kind of what we're gonna do from here. Oh yeah, I'm recording, Nana. Here's a new one right here that I just bought today. That's a new one. That's the old one. I'm just gonna go and skip ahead of this part. With me screwing a bolt, but it's one bolt, and then you got 2 leads. So I'll show y'all that in a second. I kind of got it diagnosed where it's possibly at. So I was wrong about that first part. So this part right here. So the part that go, the main part of the sensor and the line, it goes down through here, under, all the way around, up, and right here on the side of the bike. So I believe this is it right here. Now, could every bike be different? Yes, it can be, but I'm just telling y'all how it is for mine. Now, I didn't know that pedal came up, honestly, but you learn something new every day. So we're gonna go through with seeing what's up with that, try to finagle it, then kind of go from there. And then we'll check some of the fuses and see what happened. But yeah, that's kind of where we're at right now. I just disconnected these two right here. So the inside of this switch, you have to make sure that they're done the right way. If you use a little flathead screwdriver, it won't focus. So the inside of here, y'all should be able to see it now. You use a little flathead screwdriver to get it disconnected. Make sure y'all reconnect them the correct way. So red go with red, red go with red, black go with black. You should better reconnect it, and we'll see if that work, y'all. But all right. So with this part right here, y'all, this little orange piece, literally get some needle nose flat tips, and they go in, put it back in just like that right there. You can pull it out like that. Once you pull it out like that, it should allow them 2 little leads on the inside to release. I know it's hard to see them through because the camera not focusing, but it looks just like this right here. Got a black and you got a red. So once you do that, you should be able to take a little flat tip, push them forward just a little bit, and it should allow them to release. So I ain't got a little flat tip, I got a bigger one, so we're gonna make it do what it do. Just wiggle it. Once you get them out the slots, you should be able to, if not close to being able to pull them out. Now this is real hard to do with one hand, so y'all just give me a second. So it's I know y'all can't see it that well, but it's these two little tabs all the way down in the bottom that you be able to press forward. You can take a little pin or toothpick and press them two little leads forward. But y'all give me a second, I'll show you. Alright y'all, so I got a little plastic piece off with the two wires. Two wires right here. So what I was talking about, y'all might be able to see it through the sun a little bit better. So on the inside of here, on the inside, y'all have these two little tabs at the bottom. Like y'all see the circle? Then look right below there. It's these two little tabs. You can press down with a flathead. Then that'll release them two wires out of the inside. Now once you do that, remember how the wires go in, because it's just gonna make it easier on you to put it back together. I know that should be common sense, but for the people who ain't got it, I'm here to tell it. So that's kind of where we at right now, y'all. So boom, we already got this piece off. Now you need this gasket piece because it helps keep moisture out of this little quick connect that allows you to tie it back in together. So we're gonna get on to this next part, but this kind of where we at. I have my wire already ran, but I don't like the position of it, so I'm trying to find a better way to run it so it looks better and also looks more neater and not tacky. So we're about to try to figure that out in just a few. So, and I got some zip ties as well. It's gonna keep it in place so I don't have to worry about it going anywhere so much. And I'll update y'all in a second. Hey y'all, I'm gonna be real. This bike has been a headache for me today. But luckily my dad came along, he was a hero, and it was a battery the whole time. He ain't got enough juice. So I'm gonna end up switching to the lithium battery. I know y'all hear it in the background running right now, but she's A-okay and I ain't gotta take it to the shop. So that's the #1 supporter right now. I don't know if y'all can see him. It might not focus. Alright y'all, so I'm gonna finish the recording on the iPhone today. So ultimately speaking, I got the bike back running. I do believe the coils was one of the things. I mean, not the coils, but the crank sensor or whatever you want to call it. I do believe that was one of the things that was wrong with it. But also, the battery I got is apparently a piece of junk now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna switch it to a lithium battery. But as y'all see, I checked all the fuses and everything on the bike. Boom, they good on both sides. Everything else is pretty much good. I just couldn't figure out why it wouldn't start when it just started up fine prior to this. But she's back together and we're basically good to go now. And boy, she just sounds so good though. Thank y'all for tuning in to 910 Raise J. I got more videos and more content coming to y'all soon, man. I'm just appreciative for everybody showing love and support. Like I said, hey, y'all see me. Ooh, I can't even talk. I'm so excited. Hey, y'all see my baby back there running. And if some stuff y'all can fix yourself with y'all bike, do it. But some stuff I can't always fix. But in this case, I was able to get it right. So I'm gonna switch to a lithium battery on the bike, which should be better for longevity, especially if you don't run your bike for a while, and it should keep charged a lot longer. But that's the bike that the guy gave me with the bike. So the bike, that battery's only 6 months old, but I guess with time and it sitting and everything, anything could go wrong with it. But I appreciate y'all 910 gang, and peace out.